Oh my gosh. This is the one thing they don't tell you about doing a safari. Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you are doing well. I am fantastic. In fact, I'm amazing because your girl is in a new destination. I am in Johannesburg, South Africa. I have never been here before and I am super excited because I think today I'm going to have one of the most incredible experiences of my life. So I have booked a 24-hour safari experience and it's going to be at the Pilanesberg National Park, which is a big 5 reserve. So I'm hoping to see lions, leopards, zebras, rhinos, the full works. Now it's at a 4-star lodge and the whole 24-hour package costs just £380. So I'm kind of waiting to see if this is going to be an absolute bargain or if it's going to be a pay for what you get kind of situation. So let's go and find out. How long's the journey?
Almost 30 minutes.
Lovely, great.
Good job.
We are all set and ready to go, and the next stop will be Pilanesberg National Park. Hello, well, I'm good, thank you. Okay, wish me luck. Oh, there's some stairs to contend with. I'm not really sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be as nice as this. This is a lot more spacious than I thought it was going to be. And I love that the room's actually quite bright, but then you've got these like dark safari tones scattered throughout the room. So it feels like it's very on brand. Here's the queen bed, really beautiful cushions, lots of earthy tones. And the bedding looks really clean, which sounds basic, but on a budget safari, you just never know. There's a very sturdy dark wooden desk, mahogany, I think. And look at this huge lamp. I think it probably weighs more than I do. There's this nice little mirror above the desk, but look, lo and behold, they actually have a full length mirror so you can check out your drive outfit before. So, hello. Okay, there's a step down to the lounge area, so watch out for that. And look, how cute is this? They've left some welcome fruit, a card, and a flask, which is very, very thoughtful. They gift you this flask so that you can make up a hot drink and take it out with you on your morning drive. I love that. Standard tea and coffee station. It's got everything you need, cups, saucers, the works. And they've even got a couple of shortbread biscuits thrown in for good measure. We've got a decent sized TV and some glassware over here. Now let's take a peek in the fridge. I'm not expecting to see any champagne. But we do have, some complimentary water, which is good because we need to stay hydrated. A cute little table and chairs on the terrace. But in all honesty, I will be locking this door tight because although I'm excited to see the animals on safari, I do not want anything coming into my room during the night. Thank you very much. So in this wardrobe, you've got a couple of robes, which I wasn't expecting to see. You've also got a couple of pillows, a massive blanket, a safe, and enough hangers to keep you going on your trip. Basically, everything you need, really. So my first impressions of the bathroom, it's very clean, it's very neat. It's basic, but it's functional. And I didn't realise that there would be a bath here, which is unexpected. We've got the usual suspects of toiletries, nothing fancy, but they'll definitely do. You've got a big mirror here over the sink and some gorgeous fluffy white towels, and there's plenty there for me for my stay. And what I like is the standalone shower. Okay, so first impressions are amazing. I was greeted with a welcome drink on my arrival. I was then shown to my room where my luggage was waiting for me at the door when I arrived. The room is incredible. It's a lot nicer than I imagined it would be. And it's very much safari vibes, and this is why you come to a hotel like this honest. I wouldn't want it to be all contemporary and modern. I'd want it to fit the theme of being on safari, and it does that to a T. And the piece de la resistance was that on the walk to the room here, the guide stopped and showed me like a big, huge mama elephant, and then they had the tribe, I guess, with the little baby elephants, and she came up really close. So before I've even got to my hotel room, I've already had my breath taken away. It's just incredible. So I was told at reception that the first drive is at 4:20. So I've got like an hour and a half to kind of freshen up, quickly get changed, and I'm gonna have a little mooch around and go and grab a little snack and something to drink before we head out. I'm so excited. The room isn't 5-star, I'm not gonna lie, but it's clean, it's comfortable, it's cute, and it passes the vibe check. So I'm happy. So I've just got changed and I'm wearing a jumpsuit and some trainers, and I've got a hoodie to take with me for when it gets cold later on this evening. Oh yes, and I've just got a trusted little small backpack to keep a few of my bits and pieces in on the drive. Oh, maybe I should get a hat. I'm not sure. Should we get a hat? I don't really know if I'm a hat person or if it suits me, but it feels very safari-esque. This is the bar. Hi!
Hello. Got the solution for you.
Oh, this is the menu. The cocktails. Ooh, everything looks lovely. Oh, do you know what I do fancy?
Yeah.
Could I order one of those frozen strawberry daiquiris, please?
Instrument up, come in.
Thank you.
So I've got about 30 minutes until we go out on the first drive. So I'm just chilling by the pool with my cocktail, my strawberry daiquiri, until it's time to get ready and go.
My reactions.
55,000 hectares. That's the size of Singapore. Wow, that's incredible.
One more too.
And all of our animals are free roaming, so we don't interfere in any way with our animals. It's a natural circle of life.
Yeah.
So what are we going to see? We'll see elephants.
We're hopefully going to show you as much as we can in the 2 drives.
This is our ride. I'm hanging onto my hat as it's very windy, but it's a lovely breeze because it's so hot. It's about 32 degrees, so it's really nice to cool down.
What can I get you to drink?
Oh, what do we have?
We've got some champagne, we've got red wine, and we've got white wine.
I'll have some champagne then, please. Thank you. Lovely. So we've just stopped halfway through the drive to stop and have some sundowners. I've got myself some champagne, which I'm looking forward to. The first half of the drive has been amazing. We've seen elephants, rhino, wildebeest, zebras. It's been incredible. So I'm really excited to see what else pops up on the second drive. Oh, and as we just came here to stop, there's a little restaurant, and then through there we saw some giraffes really close up. So I'll make sure the footage is there too.
What's going on? That's
I didn't get the right giggle. Sorry?
So I'm just saying, they're having a right laugh.
Thank you.
So I've just seen the lions up close and personal, and I just can't believe I've just seen that in real life with my own eyes. Amazing. Hi. Some lovely hot selection here, some roast beef and some gorgeous roast chicken, pasta, and a few more options over here.
And a glass of rosé, ma'am?
Starting out.
What's that for?
Stay here.
So I've just done the conversion on this Prosecco and it works out to £2.52, which I think has to be the cheapest glass of Prosecco I've ever had. This is the perfect end to what has been a pretty incredible day. Cheers. So I am back in my room at the Queen Maritime Lodge and it has been an eventful day, guys. I've been on my first ever safari adventure and it was magnificent. So yeah, I saw so much, and obviously it's just a game of luck and a game of chance by what you see, but I saw elephants, rhinos, wildebeest, giraffe, zebras. Did I say lions? Saw lions. So I can't believe, I feel so lucky that I got to see so much. So yeah, it's been a really great afternoon. So one thing that's really important to know is that here we're on like a national reserve and there is a fence, there's a perimeter fence so the animals can't get out, but the space that they've got is huge. They are free to roam, so they can literally go where they want, when they want. And there's some other safari experiences that I have seen of where you can, walk with the lions or touch the elephants. And what I found out today from Abby, our guide, is that the reason you can walk with a lion is because they've drugged the lion, because otherwise it would probably want to bite your head off. So it was really important to me to come to a place like this where the animals are free, they're happy, and you can have the experience where you can just get to see them in their natural habitat and they haven't been like harmed with in any way. So my top tips for the safari and things that I've learned today was I didn't realize how bumpy it was going to be. You're in this vehicle and it's an off-road track, so you're bumping around all over the place. So if you suffer from motion sickness or travel sickness, you might find that this isn't for you. Depending on the time of year you come, it's February here, but it was super hot. So when we left out this afternoon, it was 32 degrees. So make sure you've got your hat, your sunglasses, you're lathered up with your sun cream, because although you do have a canopy, the sun's still hitting you at all angles and you can really feel it. So make sure you're ready for that. On the converse to that is that as the sun then goes down, it does get quite chilly and it's quite fresh. And because you're in the vehicle, you've got the breeze going past, which makes it feel even cooler. So take a hoodie or a little jacket, something to just keep you snug and warm as you get towards the end of the drive. What else can I tell you? Oh yes, the mistake that I made, so that you don't, is take some water with you. I completely forgot. And although you do stop for sundown, as you saw halfway through, I was a little bit parched on the drive. So make sure you've got your water with you. And last but not least, it can get really dusty. It's like an off-road track. And if there's a vehicle in front of you, all the dust is coming up and it's kind of in your face, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable, I'd say. So you might find it useful to take like a face mask or a neck scarf or bandana that you can put over your nose and mouth, just to kind of keep you a little bit more protected if you want to. After the drive, we headed to the buffet for dinner. I'll be honest, the food isn't going to blow your mind, but there's enough for everyone there to suit everybody's palate, so you will not go hungry. I enjoyed what I had, and I had some wine, well, some champagne, and now I'm back in the room, and it's going to be an early night because the drive in the morning goes at 5:20. So all I'm going to do now, I'm not going to lie, I feel gross with all the dust and the dirt. I literally cannot wait to hop in the shower, and then after that it's going to be straight to bed. So I am tucked up in bed, just about to sign off for the evening. I've got my lovely cup of peppermint tea. Yeah, the Wi-Fi works brilliantly because I've been using it this evening. It's worked fine, even though we're out in the bush. The shower pressure is perfect, temperature is lovely. The only annoying thing that I've found so far with the room is this. There are no plug sockets by the bed. So I need to charge my phone camera. So I've been doing that, but I want to charge my actual phone because that's pretty much dead, and I kind of wanted it close to me at night. I know you shouldn't. So yeah, I just need to figure that out. But yeah, I'll find a little spot over there to plug it into, but it's only a little thing. We will survive. But other than that, everything's been lovely, and I'm very much looking forward to a lovely night's sleep. And yeah, it's going to be an early start tomorrow. Good morning. It's a very early start for me. It's 5 a.m. I got up at 4:30, but it is time to go. I've got my flask with me so we can have a hot drink on the drive, and we're off to go and see some more animals. So yeah, this is the one thing they don't tell you about doing a safari, is that actually when you go out on the morning drives, you are going to have to get up super early. So if holidays are about lying in, catching up on your sleep, then you're going to have to change that if you want to do a little safari drive.
If we're getting it out and it's a bit bumpy.
Bumpy.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe.
Hi, gorgeous. Guess your trunk is in here. Smell it? No, it's not coming towards us. Zebra stripes is unique to themselves. Not one zebra looks the same. What's down there? Is that wildebeest too? Yeah, boy, yeah.
Back from the morning drive and ready to get some breakfast. Morning. Could I have a ham and onion omelette, please? Lovely, thank you. It is time to say goodbye to the Quay Maritime Lodge. Until next time. So I am back from my safari adventure at the Quay Maritime Lodge, and I have got this smile on my face still, and I don't think it's going to be going anytime soon. So what did I think? Amazing property. Look, it's not a 5-star luxury resort, but it is a solid 4-star property. The rooms are clean, they are comfortable, they're spacious. The staff there are amazing. Everyone is smiling all day, all night, and they can't do enough to help you. The food is okay. I'd probably mark it down on the food. The food's kind of basic, but you're going to get something decent enough to eat. But for the price that you pay, I think it's definitely worth it. The real star of the show and the reason you go to a lodge like that is for the full safari experience. And that absolutely did not disappoint. 2 drives, and I can't believe how much we saw. I'm literally sitting here thinking this morning I've had a leopard and a lion walk straight past the truck that I was in, so close in their natural habitat. They're free to roam and they've just walked straight past me. And I think these are not the kind of moments that I usually have on a standard typical holiday. So if you're looking for something different, looking for something very special, those moments are the moments that you'll take away and I think hang on to for a very long time. At times it was quite emotional, just the setting and seeing what you're seeing. So absolutely worth every penny. And it's not even just the animals as well. You're on this huge reserve, and sometimes it takes almost like 15 or 20 minutes to drive deep into the reserve where you might have some sightings. And even on the drives, when the sun is setting, you've got these gorgeous panoramic views, and then in the morning the sun's rising and you're on these drives and it's all just so incredible. It's like a money can't buy type of experience. If you're looking for like an authentic safari experience without the 5-star price tag, I would definitely recommend it. If you're happy to wake up early, get a little bit dusty and dirty and face some bumps along the way, I'm honestly sure that you'll really enjoy it. And it's great for like couples, if you're on your own, people with families. I even saw people with some young children there to give them that kind of unique experience. So absolutely go for it. Also, if you're thinking of trying a safari for your first time, I know some safaris can be like 5 days a week and you just want a little taster. This is the perfect way to do it. So I would love to know in the comments, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you would consider a 24-hour safari experience like that one. And also let me know your favorite animal sighting. Obviously, it is hard to pick, but if I had to, I'm going to say the elephant because it was the first animal that I saw when we arrived, and she was just in the middle of the road. She was just magnificent and so peaceful and so beautiful. So that was something that obviously everything's taken my breath away. But that was my first breathtaking moment. So it's the elephant for me. Right, I will see you at the same time next week. Have a good one and goodbye for now.